rightly said that we shouldn't let our challenges define us. So let me ask you something. You know, this might have happened with you sometime in the past that a friend of you might have suddenly stopped talking, or let's say you went for a vacation and you fell ill, right? And you have to cut short and might need to have come back. Or you prepared for some test, you studied hard, but didn't get the desired result. So, such happenings, such incidents in our life, they make us really sad, even mad, I would say. Or like we get a feeling we're not good enough. Sometimes we say, why me? So we might start thinking that I must be a bad friend, or I'm a failure, or I'm unlucky. But let me share an amazing secret with you all. You are not what happened to you, but what you decide to become. Think about your favorite book. It has many chapters, right? And some chapters are happy, some are sad, some are full of problems. And, the characters, they actually need to solve all the problems in there. But no single chapter tells the whole story. So we can say a life is like that book. The challenges you face, the bad days, tough situations, painful moments, and they are just chapters. They're not the title of your book. The title is still being written by you every single day. So let me tell you the story of my friend Maya. When Maya was in fourth grade, she broke her leg playing soccer. Of course, hurt a lot. And she had to wear a cast for 6 whole weeks. She couldn't play outside with her friends or join the gym class, so her movement was restricted. So at first, she thought, I'm just the girl with a broken leg. Then she felt left out and sad. All her friends are playing, all her cousins, they're having a nice time in the vacation, but she's stuck in that cast. But then something interesting happened. So during those 6 weeks, she discovered that she loved drawing. She started decorating her cast, then drawing pictures for friends, and eventually creating an entire comic book series. Now, it's been years when she was, I would say, introduced to that broken leg. But today, she's an artist who discovered her talent during that tough time. So we can say she turned her wound into wisdom. And did you know that many amazing people faced big challenges, but didn't let those challenges become their identity? Malala Yousafzai, she was just a girl and she was hurt very badly to standing up for girls' education. She could have decided, I'm just a victim. Instead, she said, I'm a fighter for education. And she became the youngest person ever to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Nelson Mandela, he spent 27 years in jail, and that's longer than many of your parents have been alive, in prison for fighting against unfair laws. He could have come out angry and bitter. Instead, he became the president of South Africa and helped heal his country. So he decided to be known for forgiveness, not for being a prisoner. Even someone you might know better, like Michael Jordan, we have talked about earlier, and one of the greatest basketball players ever, was actually cut from his high school basketball team. Imagine if he had said, well, I guess I'm not just a basketball player. Instead, he practiced harder and decided that one setback wouldn't define him. And who doesn't know the story of Mahatma Gandhi when he was thrown out of the train in South Africa? Maybe that one incident just paved the way for him being the greatest freedom fighter. It changed his course of life. So sometimes the challenges we face aren't as big as Malala's or Nelson Mandela's or Mahatma Gandhi's, but they still feel huge to us. Maybe you studied really hard for a math test, but still got a bad grade. And it's tempting to think I'm just bad at maths. But what if instead you thought I'm a person who's still learning math and this is just one test on one day? Like in the previous video, or in fact, in the previous session, I said, I'm bad yet. So that yet word, so powerful, it just shifts the focus to positiveness. Or maybe, somebody's parents got divorced and they might feel that the person is a kid from a broken home. But what if you reframe that to it? I'm a kid who gets to experience different kinds of love and family arrangements. So it's just a thought process. So maybe, you know, you're like me, bad at cooking, always who burns the toast, or who doesn't know even how to switch on the oven. I would definitely call myself a terrible cook. Or I could say, I'm someone who's still perfecting the art of toast making. And I make really good cereal. So when we let challenges define us, we put ourselves in tiny boxes. We start saying, I can't, before even trying. We close doors before seeing what's behind them. But when we see challenges as just chapters, as experiences that shape us but don't define us, we keep all possibilities open. We stay curious. We keep growing. So let's try something together. I want you to think of a challenge you have faced. Maybe it's something happening right now, or maybe something from the past. And then complete that sentence in your mind. I am not dash. I am dash. For example, I am not my failed test. I am a student who's still learning. Or I'm not my parents' divorce. I'm a person who understands different kinds of family love. Or I am not my shyness. So I'm just giving you example how to complete that sentence. I am not my shyness. So that is your challenge. And I'm someone with deep thoughts who shares them when ready. So that is the solution to you, the positive statement. So think as per your challenge. And when by the end of the session, I definitely encourage you to write in a journal a challenge that shaped me but doesn't define me is dash dash. Then complete the sentence and see what comes up for you. Friends, remember this. You are so much bigger than any challenge you face. You are not the worst thing that happened to you. You are not your mistakes or failures. You are not what others say about you. You are your dreams, your kindness, your efforts, your growth. You are the way you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. You are the stories you tell yourself about who you can become. And the next time life knocks you down, because it will, life is like that. It knocks us all down sometimes. I want you to picture yourself, your life, as that book with many chapters. Look at the challenge and say, you are just a chapter. You're not my title. And here's what I want you to do starting today. When something difficult happens, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, how can this shape me without defining? What can I learn? How can I grow? Sometimes we ask, what is the universe trying to teach me? So if we get that learning, the challenge will pass. You know, universe is all the time guiding us. So when the universe puts challenges in front of us, it wants us to grow. It wants us to know how to face that challenge. And that is how growth happens. So turn your wounds into wisdom. Transform your challenges into chapters of growth. And most importantly, keep writing your story because the most beautiful chapters might be just ahead. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us today.